All right, guys. So back. I wanted to do this. I don't know if it's the beginning or the end, where I'm going to put this, but it's just a disclaimer. So what you've seen or what you're about to see is me trying to fix my wife's car. And again, I wanted to be very transparent. You guys are going to run into the same issues that I just ran into. So if you watched the first video of the Toyota recall, Toyota fuel pump recall, right? Fuel pump. I messed up, right? Players mess up too. Players mess up. So I messed up. There is a Toyota fuel pump recall. There is, but not for my wife's specific car, which you would have thought the Toyota dealership would have corrected me. Like, hey, sir, there's a recall, but it's not for a fuel pump for your wife's model year car. So just as everybody was confused, I was extremely confused, and I put that video out there. Not learning till today, because I'm still actually editing. I'm editing this video right here. So I'm literally editing the video that I'm gonna post, but I had to make this video to let you guys know that there is a recall for the Toyota Corolla. I think it's I want to say all the way up to 2020, maybe 2009 or 2010 it starts. And that's for the airbag. So like you'll see at the end of this whole video, you'll hear me say, I want to make sure everybody's safe and everything and stuff like that. But I don't know if I'm going to put this at the beginning or the end, but wherever you're watching this piece right here is, just know that I talk about the fuel pump. There are some fuel pump issues going on with the Toyota, and I can pull those up. That Toyota model year that there is a recall is for the years, let's see. Okay, so these are the years, and I will put the whole list in the description below, okay? So these are the years for the fuel pump recall, okay? Fuel pump. So 2013 through 2015, Lexus GS 350 and LS 460. 2014 Toyota FJ Cruiser and the Lexus ISF. 2014 through 2015 Toyota 4Runner, Toyota Land Cruiser, Lexus GX 460, the IS 350, and the LX 570. There is a fuel pump recall for the 2015 Lexus NX 200T. That's the 2-liter turbo. And the RC 350. There is a fuel pump recall for the 2017 Lexus IS 200T, the RC 200T, the GS 200T. There's a fuel pump recall for the 2017 through 2019 Toyota Highlander and the Lexus GS 350. There is one for the 2017 through 2020 Toyota Sienna, Tacoma, Lexus RX 350. We got a couple more. 2018 through 2019 Toyota 4Runner, Land Cruiser, Lexus GS 400, GX 460, IS 300, IS 350, LS 500H, that's the hybrid, LX 570, NX 300, RC 300, RC 350. Now, this is where I got confused. There is one for the Toyota Corolla, so all you guys pay attention. If you have a Toyota Corolla, for the years 2018 through 2020, the fuel pump recall applies to these cars. The Toyota Avalon, Toyota Camry, Toyota Corolla, Toyota Sequoia, Tundra, Lexus ES350, LC500, LC500H, that's the hybrid, LS500, RX350L. So these are very important because I was off by 2 years with her car. She is a 2016 brand new. So there is a fuel pump recall. I knew I seen it somewhere. I was just off by the years. But this applies to people, so I will not change the title of this video. Let me give you the last ones, then I'll finish this off. 2019 Toyota Corolla hatchback and 2019 Lexus UX200. And the last cars on the list, and again, I will put them all on there. The last cars on the list is the 2019 through 2020 Toyota RAV4. And it says that the subject vehicles are equipped with a fuel pump which may stop operating. Now, how close is the 2016 through the 2018 Toyota Corolla, right? They look exactly the same engine and everything, except only the 2018 year models have the fuel pump issue. I don't know. That sounds kind of suspect. Okay. So you guys are gonna come with me as I fix and go through every issue. Okay. So the first thing that we're gonna start with are the spark plugs. She's pushing 100,000 miles. Everybody knows around 100,000 miles, you want to do spark plugs, especially if you're the one owner of the car, only owner of the car. So we're gonna start with the spark plugs. Then we're gonna move, if she gets another issue again, then we're gonna go to alternator, because that's been running for 100,000 miles. The battery is perfect. We just got the battery a couple months ago. So battery's perfect. If it doesn't want to start in the morning or something like that, then we'll move to the battery. Then we'll move to the alternator, right? These are cheap parts. I get one used. And then I probably will get one brand new, but boom. So we'll start from the spark plugs, then go down to I think it's a spark plug issue. Something tells me that it's firing off. Spark plugs, alternator, then the last two, like the totally last two things that I would have to worry about is the starter, which I think is probably on the bottom of my list. Like not even really on my list, but hey, as a mechanic, you gotta kind of consider these things. That and the fuel pump, which is very easy. Pop the back seat off, untwist it, take out the old fuel pump, put the new one in, wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. It's not like the old days where you gotta drop the tank and all this other stuff. So it's extremely easy. So that would be but I don't wanna do it if I don't have to. But we know that they go bad in the 2018 year model, and it's just very weird that this isn't part of the recall. But for all you people out there who do have my year Toyota Corolla, and this recall runs very long, the airbag recall is basically the whole year model of the Toyota that we have has something wrong with the airbags. So they did fix it. You guys can see that here. They did fix it very well. Okay, they hooked it up. Shout out to Dylan. Dylan Hits. Just wanted to give him a shout out. Where's his card? Here we go. Mr. Dylan Hits. Okay, Mr. Dylan Hits. There's his information. Leave it up there for a second so you guys can see it. Dylan Hits, Dylan Hits. His phone number is, his direct number is 281-653-5168. That's his direct number. And then his main number, probably the office number, is 281-890-6366. Make sure you hit Dylan up. He took very good care of me. Called me when it was just, what was great was when they called me, Joe Myers Toyota and Mr. Dylan, he called me when my car was 20 minutes ready to be done. And then he literally called me again when it was completely done outside, ready to locked and loaded to go. So that's something that I appreciated, as opposed to just, hey, hey, your car's ready, come and get it whenever you want. No, he gave me like a 20-minute window, which allowed me to get ready, get my things situated. My wife was getting her toes done, so I had to wait for her to get back and bring us food and stuff like that. So it was that little piece, I really do appreciate. That right there is premier customer service, and I really do appreciate that. And we got a free car wash. His email is dhitz@joemyerstoyota.com. He's the assistant service manager, which is great. I'm glad. So I'm going to talk to him to see if I can get, like he said, they don't have any Toyotas there, but I want to talk to him more to see if I can do some more things on the lot, put his information, get their YouTube up. So guys, I think they maybe have like 20 something subscribers, 50 something subscribers or whatever on Joe Meyer YouTube. Joe Meyer's Toyota YouTube. So, and they have 2 channels. One of them, I don't know which one. So just go subscribe to both and tell them, hey, put in the description, Straight Outta Content sent me, or Carl from Straight Outta Content sent me, and go flood their YouTube, man. Go subscribe to their YouTube, contact them on Instagram. And yeah, I look forward to doing more business with them, with the Toyota. I'm thinking about getting a Supra. I don't know what car I want, but you know, my wife loves Toyota. She wants a Toyota SUV, so we might, or a Lexus. We like anything Toyota, so Lexus and Toyota. So I'm gonna wrap this up, but I just wanted to put that disclaimer out there. I probably want to put it before the video actually starts, or maybe I put it in separate videos, I don't know. So the whole video isn't so long, but I just wanted you guys to know that those are the facts, that this year model car sitting in my garage does not have a fuel pump issue. So I have to diagnose the car myself. So stay tuned for more content as I fix this car with Carl's Garage, because that's what I do. So stay tuned, and you guys get to see me like in-depth fix these car issues. I thought it was gonna be fixed by the dealer, but it's not. So now it's up to me. I'm gonna have to pay for the parts and everything and stuff like that. So this is what happens. Hopefully you guys can stay tuned and watch and learn something along the way. If you have any questions, leave them down below in the comments below. Contact me directly on Instagram. I respond to as many people as I can. And yeah, make sure you guys go subscribe to Joe Meyer's Toyota and to the YouTube, and hit up Dylan and tell him that Carl sent you. You guys wanna go get your airbag, or if you have any one of those cars listed or in the description below, go get your fuel pump done. It's free. Go get it done. Go get it done. If you're having fuel pump issues, go get it done. So I'm not going to change the title of this video. I'm going to leave it fuel pump, right? Going to leave it fuel pump, because you just seen how many cars I named. And Lexus falls in there. And there's a lot of people out there with an RC 350. There's a lot of people out there, you know, with a GS 450 or 460, whatever the number is, right? A lot of people out there. So I want you guys to find your car in the list below and check it out, okay? Check out the list and see if your car is on there, okay? So thank you for everything, guys. Thank you for following me and getting me big on the Kia engine settlement. And now we're gonna switch over to Toyota and Lexus. This fuel pump thing is very serious. It's not cheap, especially if you got a Lexus and you think something's wrong with your car, and they're gonna charge you for a fuel pump when they know that there's a recall on it. Let's not let that happen. If you got a Lexus or a Toyota, but especially if you got a freaking Lexus or truck, right? Because there's Tundras in there too. Don't let them screw you over. Check your VIN number and see if your year model is in there, and get your car right. All right, guys. I'm here, Carl's Garage. I'm here to keep you guys safe, keep everything basic. Stands for business, automotive, sports, investing, and creating. Thank you for everything. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Be safe, be basic.